What's up, everybody? We're going to talk about insulin today. The safest and best insulin I think everyone should use to build muscle and to be safe. I personally take Humalog Mix 75-25 just because the fact of if you're going to take it throughout the day, then you're going to want something to be fast, you're going to want something to be slow, so why not get something in the middle instead of jabbing yourself with two different products throughout the day. Usually when I wake up, I do 4 IUs in the morning before breakfast. Sometimes, like everyone else, we get busy in the morning sometimes. Sometimes we can't get a big old load of food with carbohydrates. So this is perfect if you can. If some days you're in a rush and you want to slam back some juice, and you'll still be fine with it. So we're talking about how to use it first. So when you get your pin, you get this pin. This pin is actually prescribed, so you know. But anyways, after you get your pin, you go ahead and open it up. You're gonna get your needle. They're sold separately. Get your needle, tie it back until it gets a little tight. When it gets tight, pull it back. There's still another safeguard you got to take off. You take it off. You're gonna want to take it sub-Q. So subcutaneous is an inch on the side, either side of your belly button. You're gonna want to grab the fat, whatever fatty tissue you have there, if any. You want to make sure you You want to make sure you get just enough, and then you want to slam back the needle. And before you do that, you want to start really slow. I always tell everybody you want to start relatively around 2 to 4 IUs just to work your way up. I know some big guys out there that are still only doing 6 IUs, a day, and they weigh 250 pounds, 270 pounds, and they're only getting bigger. So all these people raving about they take so much insulin. To me, it's dangerous, and to me, they're really jacking themselves up. So that goes for that. So let's talk about after you take the insulin. Me personally, I don't know about everyone else, but me personally, I like to take my BCAAs, one scoop. One scoop is going to give you about 5 grams. 5 grams of BCAAs, and I like to take 1 scoop of creatine. I choose to use the cheapest creatine out there. We're gonna get into the cheap products that are very effective in other videos. So I like to use this creatine just because of the sugar content. There's 33 grams in every scoop of sugar and carbohydrates. So with 33 grams, I could actually shoot 8 IUs of insulin and still be safe. You don't have to do 10 grams per every IU use of insulin. I mean, you're gonna get fatter than fuck like that. So, and I also like to use my protein. This is actually a mixed protein. It has protein and carbohydrates. It's a weight gaining protein. I like to take 2 scoops of this. This is going to give me around 65 grams of protein. So I shake these all up not in one shake, in 2 separate shakes, obviously, to get the best benefit out of it. So now let's talk about the people that are really not that experienced yet, and they want to know a little bit about it, and they want to be safe. What I mean by safe is this right here. It's actually a blood sugar machine. It's really cheap. I think every athlete that's in a bodybuilding or that's getting started in a bodybuilding should use one of these. These things are very cheap. I got mine from Walmart. These things are very cheap but very effective. If you're tapering up, say you're tapering up a little bit too quick with any kind of insulin, slow, fast, whatever, and you're starting to feel funny, you're starting to feel not like yourself, then this is when your blood sugar machine comes into play. This is what you want. Those days when you feel good, you feel great, and all of a sudden after your shot, after your shake, your body's still feeling a little funny. You feel dizzy, you start sweating, your heart is going outrageous. So that's when you should have it. That's the best thing you can have, is to check your blood sugar and check it quick. I never had no problem because I use the fast and slow. I've been gaining. Last week I was 180, now I'm like at 193. So I mean, this stuff really does work, truly does work. So I would say if you're thinking about taking insulin, I would say really take caution into it, because this ain't no joke. I mean, like every other person, you always hear stories about people that just up and die. That's not a story, that's the truth. People really do up and die from taking this stuff. So I would say if you can, get yourself, invest in one of these blood sugar machines. They're very, very cheap. Take the mix, guys. This is the best thing you could do. Take the mix. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the biggest in the world right now, but for my size and my age, I'm doing pretty good with this pen. So other than that, after you shake up your drink, slam it back, and check your sugar, check it often. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe to the videos. Thanks.